Hey there, it's Seb from Screechhouse here, and in this video you will find out how to record vocals in FL Studio with a quick and easy method in just a few steps. So let's quickly jump in and see how we record our voice in FL Studio. The first thing you want to do is go to Options, up here in the menu, and then select Audio Settings. Just click it, and you'll see the audio settings appear. And what you then have to do is look at the device and make sure you select an ASIO option. So in my case, I have used the FL Studio ASIO. You might want to use the ASIO for all. Just select it, and then when you go down here, you have a button with the buffer length, and you have to click it. There we go. And here you see the buffer length. The buffer length means the latency between the recording and you actually speaking it. So if you speak it, it will take a long time for you to hear it when you have a later latency, a bigger buffer length. That's how I have to say it. So if you select a shorter buffer length, if you speak, your voice will basically immediately appear, and when you're recording, that's usually a good idea. You want to avoid the very low buffer lengths, else you get distortions, cracks, stutters, all that kind of stuff, and you want to avoid that. So I would say pick a medium buffer length, but not too much, else there's too much delay. Now, it depends a little bit on your setup at home or in your studio, what microphone you have, what devices you have. But for most people, if you leave everything default, that would be fine. But you could, for example, select the right input device. Let's say, like, if you have a microphone here, you may want to select the microphone that you want to use, that's connected to your computer that you want to use. So in my case, I don't have to do that. I can just leave everything for what it is. So I'll stick with that. If you're new to FL Studio, or if you're just starting out with making music, you can also get the FL Studio Beginner's Guide in the description down below. What this guide does, it gives you like an ultimate shortcut in making music as quickly as possible. So if you want that benefit, click the link in the description down below and obtain your copy of the FL Studio Beginner's Guide. When you've done that, let's close this. And let's close this also. Now the next step is you have to go to the mixer. To go to the mixer, you can click View in the menu. There's the mixer. Click it. There we go, that's the mixer. Now, the mixer has many different tracks, and you can just select one mixer track you like to use for your voice recording. Let's say in this case, insert track 1. And when you look in insert track 1, you see here at the top a drop down box, and you have to click that drop down box. And there you will see an input. The input represents the microphone in this case. So there's a stereo input and there's a mono input. A stereo input is, let's say, if you want to use two microphones. Since we're just talking in one microphone, let's just select just one mono signal. So let's just use this one. Just click it. Now, when I talk, I can already see here movement. That means that, like, this is already active. It will already work. So the only thing we now have to do is click one of these empty slots here, and then find the Edison. In this case, it's here. Click it. Now the Edison will load. That's good. There it is. If we press this button here, that's the record button, recording button, the Edison will record everything that goes through that mixer track here. And because we've selected the microphone here, it will record our voice. So when we press the record button, we'll just do a little test and then you can see a waveform appearing here that represents our voice. So let's do that right now. Hello, this is a test. Alright, that was just a little test. For now I just disable this one here. Let's put it to none. I do that because I'm having like little earplugs in and I hear myself talking, so it's really distracting, but that's just a little side effect when you're using like earplugs or headphones and you can hear yourself. Anyways, we just recorded my voice. It's recorded via the microphone in my laptop. I'm working in a laptop right now, so the quality is really poor. Hopefully you have a much better microphone than I have. But let's play it. Let's listen to it. Hello, this is a test. So that works. And now that we have our vocal here, we can use the Edison to clean it up. So let's say we want to remove this part. We can easily do that by selecting it. And I'll press the delete button here, delete, so then it goes away. So we can like modify our vocal that we just recorded. Let's clean up some spaces here that are quiet. So let's say around this. And now it sounds like this. Hello, this is a test. And if you want to make edits, if you want to make copies, we can all do that with Edison. Let's say we want to shorten the distance between this piece of the vocal and this piece of the vocal. We can easily do that by selecting it, deleting it, and our entire sample is now shorter, so we can listen to it again. Hello, this is a test. See, this is the way you can, how do you say that, like record it, record your voice, record vocals, and immediately edit the vocals in the way exactly as you want it to be. So that's really good. Other things you can do is, for example, you can say select everything. With Ctrl A you can select everything, then you can press right click and then you go to tools and you say like normalize, and what normalize does is it makes the vocal as loud as possible until the edge basically hits the roof, until it cannot go any louder. And once it normalizes, it also has a stronger signal, which is better for putting it in your track as a sample. So every sample stays at a decent volume amount, so it's basically easier to mix. But these are just all little tricks you can do and you can implement. So let's say you're ready with your voice, with your vocal. What you can do is then up here in the menu you can select the playlist. That's this button here. And when you go to Edison, you have like a little button here that you can click, drag, and you can drop it. And now your voice, your vocal, is in the playlist. And once it's in the playlist, you can make your song about it, you can put effects on it, you can chop it up. Let's see, let's chop it up for a moment here. Chop. You can also make edits on the playlist, exactly how you intended to. But as far as this tutorial goes, that's already more than enough information you need to get started with recording your voice, recording your vocals. So I'll leave it here. If you need more information, feel free to check out my channel. I have a lot of tutorials. Some also talk about sampling, about playlist, about automation clips. So if you want to learn about these things, just go to my channel or go to my website where everything is organized and use some keywords to find the material you need in order for you to move forward with your project. So there's a lot out there that you can use. So for this moment, I hope to see you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe. Also hit that notification bell. The notification is that you get notified when I upload new videos. So if you don't want to miss any future videos, make sure to hit that bell so we can stay in touch and you can see my future videos. So if you have a comment, drop it down below. If I have time, I'll respond to it, I'll read it. And with that being said, I'll just see you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.